Okay guys, so we're done fishing, and I had a few snacks. Once I got back in, then we found a variety shop. They had all sorts of old toys, and I asked if they had a singing fish, and they for some reason, just out of luck, said yes. I got lucky, and then I asked where it was, but I couldn't find it because she wasn't exactly specific which wall it was on. It wasn't hanging on a wall, it was against it, like it was laying on a table against it. But it's a big mouth billy bass, and yeah, I know what you're gonna say. I have 2 originals already. This is my 3rd original billy bass. No, actually not, because the one my daddy got me at a flea market years ago. So I would have 5 if that flea market one were still here. This actually works the same way as the flea market one. The only difference is that it actually works with batteries. But it works good, but the head doesn't actually lift. See? But still actually works pretty good, so it's a low pitch too. I actually really wanted a low pitch one. It's actually easy to fix their head, but I'm not going to. I know, we're not going to, because I have another one with a working head at my mom's house. It's the same exact thing as this one, except just it's darker. Now, the good thing about this is I don't have to worry about it breaking, because the original billy bass never breaks. I don't think there's one that's ever been known to break. Of course, when you go fiddling around with it, it might. But these don't break on their own, like Billy Bass Juniors and 2nd edition Rockies. Like, Billy Bass Junior breaks on its own. That's what I think's better about the original Billy Bass, is that they don't break on their own. It's really hard to press that button. You have to press it hard. But I pushed it and I knew it worked. So. It's bad as we're actually dead at first. It came with like golden batteries. So. Good thing these hadn't corroded. Inside of his mouth is a little messy, but I'm not going to clean it anymore because I know there's virus. But if you clean one, guys, you're gonna break it, because some of those gears in there are really fragile, so you have to be really careful. But yeah, I'm not gonna rotate the head, really, since it doesn't rotate itself. Then there's the 6-volt adapter jack. Yeah, I've got adapters at home, but I'm not going to use it with adapters because those are too powerful for it. And this is also a green-eyed version. Now, I don't know if this might be a rarer version. It's the same as all the others, but the cloth color isn't exactly the same as some of my other Billy Basses. And I have 2 other originals. No, 3 other, counting the one from the flea market that my daddy got me a long time ago. Don't even have that one anymore. I'm pretty sure I don't. But, yeah. Found one. This has the orange on it, too. So let's do it. Actually, I didn't test the motion sensor. And I didn't test the switch on the back. Oh, yep, it works. That's so cool. The head slightly goes out, like not even an inch. I really wanted another low pitch one, so I'm happy I have this.
Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy.
And it is. Let me check.
Don't worry.
Date. Oh, this is my phone. This is my
Be
phone.
happy.
What day is it today, Daddy?
Don't worry.
Today's
Be
Friday.
happy.
But I mean, what month then? It's June, but what June? 17, 18, 19? June 20? And so it's June 20, 2020. 2020. I can't promise that's when this video will get uploaded.
It's 19. June 19.
Then why'd you say it was 20?
I didn't.
Never mind, guys. It's June 19, 2020. But this could be uploaded tomorrow. I don't know when. But I kept saying to myself, I even found PS2 games. I'm like, what are the odds of this store?
You got 2 games.
Yeah, I know. What are the odds? There was a PS3 game, but it was a football game, and I don't really know how to play those.
Here's a little song I wrote. Might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry.
But this was a great find.
Be happy.
Probably one of our best
Don't
finds
worry. Be happy now.
in a store that carries all their toys.
Don't worry. Be happy.
What's the store again?
Don't worry. Be
What's the
happy.
store again?
It was just a. Like a thrift shop.
It's kind of like a thrift shop, but not exactly.
Variety.
Variety shop, because they sold new and old toys. I'd really love it if I had the box to the original Billy Bass, but I don't, so that's okay. And they're cheaper out of the box. This guy was cheap, wasn't he? He was only $10. And he works so good. I don't know why he'd be only 10 when he works that good. But
Don't worry.
you'd think he'd be more expensive, but
Be happy. Don't
it
worry.
was $10. 10.00. So he was nothing else but 10, not 10.99,
Worry.
not anything like that. It's just free ship.
Be happy.
Except it wasn't on eBay, so it doesn't get shipped to you. But and no, I'm not selling this one. So you just keep your mouth closed, guys.
Can you help me? Take me to the river. Drop me in the water. Take me to the river.
Yeah, see, if there's one with a non-working head, there we go.
Here's a little song I wrote.
Put on motion sensor because that button's really hard to push.
Don't worry.
And it's a low pitch, like literally it's a low pitch, and I've been wanting a low pitch for a while. Because the one that has a lifting head is high pitched.
Don't worry. Be happy.
But gear-wise, this is the same working order as same working order as the one you got me at the flea market years ago. That was my first original. Actually, my first singing fish was Big Mouth Billy Bass 15-year edition. He was a 2014 one, so he was supposed to celebrate because 1999 would have been 15 years ago back in 2014, so they released a 15-year edition back in 2014, and that was my first singing fish, actually. And then, eventually later on that year, I can't remember if it was that year or 2015, but then Daddy surprised me, or I just went to my room and it was randomly on my desk. This was when I still lived with Mama Lori, but but yeah, it was my first time actually seeing an original Billy Bass. And it only worked on the adapter. The compartment was orange because it was rusted, like the top here. Can't remember if it was the top or the bottom. Probably the bottom. See, guys? It does slightly work. It just gets stuck. The head did slightly go up. I don't know why they sold it, but that's I got luck. I got some luck. Did you ask Mommy about it? Did you tell her?
No.
Not ask, but tell. I can't believe it's a low pitch one, and I've been really wanting another low pitch one because my first one was a low pitch, but like I said, I don't have that one anymore. Not my first Singing Fish, but my first original Billy Bass. And then my second original Billy Bass was the one where the mouth and head didn't work. As you saw, it was kind of non-fixable. And the head eventually popped out of the shaft. Like usually it would make sounds like that if it has a non-working head, but this one just all together went zip every time I pushed the head up, and it didn't stay up like this one. When you play it, like it'll stay like once you rotate it up. So let me demonstrate. Oh,
Hi, I'm Seek from Snake Brothers, and I endorse this fish.
yeah, so let me get this so you can see my head stuck. There's what I mean right there. Usually if they don't have a working head, usually if they don't have a working head, then they'll stay up when it's still playing, so you kind of have to go like that. But still a pretty good find, and it works pretty good. And then my third original Billy Bass, actually my fourth, no, it was my third. But by now, I probably would have. Let's see, one is flea market, 2 is eBay, 3 is eBay, and 4 is the one I found at that store that basically sold stuff. So, Big Mouth Billy Bass. What is it called again? The store?
Variety Shop.
Variety Shop. I keep forgetting. It was right near what lake? It was kind of on
Pike Lake.
Pipe Lake, and it was near there. But they don't have any other Billy Basses right now. But they could the next time you guys visit. If you want to go there. This was cheap too. Don't even ask me why. It's just happened to be cheap. Got lucky. And I caught a bass earlier. Except it was a big mouth. Or I mean a small mouth. Not a big mouth like this one. Large mouth, basically. But yeah. But yep, he's a nice find.